Hello, and welcome to July Sun Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and joining today. We have an interesting topic for you all, and it is going to be a you versus them reading. We are asking Spirit, what is going on in this connection? With the person that is currently on your mind. And again, this could be any sort of connection, regardless of what connection it is. We are checking in and seeing what's going on. If we could get any details. So we are going to start with pre-shuffle oracles, and I'm using a lot for the readings today. So feel free to check the description box to see which oracles we'll be using. And I will be doing that off camera just because it's going to take time, and I really don't want to have you wait around as I'm shuffling everything. And it's hard enough with the tarot, but with multiple oracles, I just want to make sure that we are conscious of everyone's time here. But that being said, I know, the energy check-in at the beginning could be a little annoying. I know I used to get a little annoyed with that type of style, but I'm going to make it more interesting by talking about, what their thoughts, feelings, how they feel about the connection, about you, and vice versa. So that if it resonates, then of course, hopefully you'll be sticking around for the tarot part. So we will be using the tarot of opposition to get more details and to really specifically get to answer our question, what is going on? What do we need to know? And then we are going to end the reading with advice from Spirit. And I am using a lot of different oracle decks. Some of them are new, so I'm very excited to kind of get into today's reading, especially because it is a little different than I normally do since I started this channel. So let's get into the pile selection. So for pile number 1, we have the Amethyst Crystal Tower, and it's double pointed. I thought that was also symbolically fitting for today's reading with the you versus them. So again, we have the Amethyst Crystal Tower, double pointed for pile 1. For pile 2, there is this beautiful tiger eye. I love tiger eye so much. I love all crystals, but it's pretty cool. And this is the tiger eye crystal tower, double pointed. Hopefully I'm getting a good angle for you, pile 2, if this is your pile. Okay, and then for pile 3, we will be using the Labradorite. I'm saying it very slow because I want to make sure I don't well, let me just finish. This is the Labradorite crystal tower. But what I was mentioning is, and look at, in certain angles, it's so pretty. I hope the light is catching it. I'm not sure if you could see it. I'm doing the best I can. But that is Labradorite for pile 3. What I was going to say is I'm from Chicago. You probably already know if you've been here before. But we tend to not enunciate every syllable. So I consciously have to make an effort to enunciate. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so just as a reminder, we have for pile 1, the Amethyst Crystal Tower, double pointed. For pile 2, we have the Tiger Eye Crystal Tower, double pointed. And for pile 3, we have the Labradorite Crystal Tower, double pointed. So feel free to pause and tune into the energy of the crystals or the pile of what is kind of resonating with you the most. If you already know what pile is the one you want to go to, don't forget the timestamps are in the description. So feel free to just hop on over there. So I am super excited to begin. So without further ado, I will see you at your reading. Bye, everyone. Hello, and welcome to your reading, pile 1. So if you chose the amethyst crystal tower, then this is your reading. Let's put it over here. We're going to start with the oracle, but we are going to get into the tarot, of course. This is the tarot of opposition. Right after we look at the oracle and kind of see some details about thoughts, feelings toward each other and within the connection. So my intention is that you are over here and the person on your mind is on this side, and then we're going to get some. Well, let's go ahead and look at the cards, and then maybe that'll be easier to explain. So with the Divine Animal Oracle deck, it's card number 38. My number is 38. Equals to 11. You got the hyena, and it says fear at the bottom. And again, this is representing your energy, is the intention. How do I want to do this? Let's get the rest of your energy just to make it easy. So using the Moonology manifestation deck, wow, what a gorgeous card. Know you are loved. It's a new moon in Libra. Hi, Moon. Oh, Moony. Whenever she hears me speak over here, she wants to say hi. Hi, honey. My 1-year-old. My goodness. Okay. Know you are loved. You're loved, Moon. It's a new moon in Libra. And Libra is air energy. Okay. And we also are using the romance angel, and you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We're going to get into this. Let's go ahead and get the connected energy out, and then we'll look at your person's energy. So this is the coolest deck ever. It's called the Tarot of the Pyramids. There's a lot of suffering, card number 58. And again, this is the mutual energy between you and this person. And we also have for mutual energy purification, which is card number 34. And it says the Ganges River, India. Oh my goodness. You know what? Moon! Sorry, pile one. Let me just grab Mooney. She's being a little naughty. Okay. And she's purring at the same time. I wonder if this is this is part of the energy with this passion card. Okay. But let's get your person's energy. So again, we are going to kind of mirror what we have over here. So we are using the divine animal, and they got shark. Ooh. Which says, what does that say? Purpose. Oh, Mooney's doing it again. She's relentless, like a shark. Oh my goodness. And it's card number 36. Okay. For Moonology manifestation, they got shine, new moon in Leo. Wow. And both you and this person has a new moon, like a fresh start. Suffering, purification. Wow, that's interesting. Let go of control issue. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. So let's check in with the energy. And again, if you feel like you're more in this energy and your person might be in that energy, flip it if it makes more sense to you. Energy could be really fluid, so it's hard to pinpoint. But with spirit, that was my intention, that you are here and your person's here. And then we have some energy between you. As Moon's paw, cute little paw, is coming up behind my desk. Moony, jeez. And I almost feel like Moon is not giving up. And this feels like the energy that you and this person are both might be in a point where there is a new beginning or fresh start. So let's start with your energy first, okay? The hyena came out, and I almost feel like even this is a new animal type of deck, and I just think it's the coolest. And look at the duality in the nature. We have, like, on one side, it's kind of a desert. This animal, hyena, is like a skeleton, almost like an apocalyptic world, whereas at one point the world was beautiful and glorious and shining. So I'm wondering if your energy is kind of holding on to this person that you may have had some type of suffering with, some type of, it could have been an ending, it could have been a fight, some type of challenge I'm sensing between you and this person. And you seem to be weighing your own options, and I feel like you're kind of in between. When I see this, and hyena, it's almost kind of like hyenas look so serious, but then they are kind of goofballs. Like if I'm thinking about the Lion King type of hyena, like where they are just giggling and kind of like, I don't know, in that energy of just not trying to take life so seriously. Um, and I feel like with the duality in this card, you might be at a point where you are trying to be in better energy, and also like just maybe like consider the path that you're on and staying on that path. I do think though that you are also half stuck in the past. If this is a current person that you're with, there might have been some type of fight or challenge. If, like I said, if this is a breakup or separation or some type of block, I do feel like you're unable to let it go as well. So that's the energy I'm sensing from you. I also sense that you might think that this is a divine connection, something that is guided. Like I said, we have the 38 and it reduces to 11, which feels like such a, like, first of all, it's two, you know, um, two people, but it's 11. And I also feel like that could be the energy of just justice, like that's the justice in the major arcana too, like just making a decision and making the right decision. I do sense that you have very strong emotions for this person, and again, like, I do sense that you are thinking that, like, it's hard for you to let this person go. You and this person may have had a really passionate connection. This person might have had a hard time showing you their vulnerable side. So, with the card, know that you are loved. Kind of, I'm feeling the energy of like, you kind of like not feeling confident in how this person is feeling towards you. With the no, and with the new moon, now both, and this is fire energy coming from this person. Libra energy again is kind of like stuck in your mind. It's air energy, like, so that could be something else that you might be currently in that energy where you are thinking about this person, you're really confused. But you're not trying to be in that serious energy all the time if you're, especially if you've been in a lot of pain. Now, if we get into the middle ground, we're going to get into the middle ground, but I think, because again, this is energy that both you and this person are feeling connectively, connect in a connected way. Let's say that. Suffering comes out, and then we have the purification. So we have card 58, and then we have card 34. Okay. But let's get over here for a second. So your person came out as the shark. Now that could mean a lot. Like, I'm sensing like Pentacles energy. Like energy that is, it is a water sign. Like, this is in water, and they could be in their emotions about you, but they might not be showing you, again, they might not be really showing you um their vulnerable side or emotional side. They might not, and you might be confused, like whether or not how they feel about you, whether it's love or not. It could just also you wondering, like, is this mutual? How is this person feeling? And again, if there was some type of challenge or gap or block, separation, whatever, created this suffering, I do feel like you are like trying to balance that energy, and so are they. Like shark feels the energy of a shark feels like, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a mermaid, and like purpose is the word that comes up with shark. Like this shark knows what they want. Obviously, like this is implying that the shark wants the mermaid. That could be your energy. Like you're already emotional, you're like this beautiful mermaid, and they're coming in um like like, I don't know that colloquialism, geez, like a someone in a china bowl shop, and you don't belong there. Like I think this person is out of their territory. They might be like in the depths chasing this person, and now they're kind of like, ooh, but they have purpose too. I do feel like this person does have their eye on you. It might not seem that way. Again, with let go of control issues, I do feel like this person has that energy where they are in command. They are in their power. I sense confidence, like with this Leo energy. Leos, and I'm a Leo, and I'm not saying I've always had confidence, but at where I am in this point in my life, like I just feel absolutely 100% trusting the universe. And with that does come confidence, I guess you could say, even and also trust. But with this person, I feel like like it's also like maybe this person is so confident that they are unwilling to kind of let go of that control, or I should say, like let them like get into their emotional side. Like again, they're a shark in water. But I'm sensing that, new moon, you both energies got a new moon, and new moons always, and I do moon phase readings. I'm planning a new moon reading the end of this month. But that being said, like I the energy that I'm getting with these new moons, and this is like summer energy. And Libra, I'm not really sure. That's where my knowledge in horoscopes end, but new moon in Libra. But either way, it doesn't feel summer. It almost feels like might be fall or spring. Um, I'll have to look it up. But it is air energy. So I feel like you're in your mind about it, and this person is in their power about it. Like I do feel like they are, if you're getting swept away, I feel like they're not getting swept away with you. Okay. So let's take a look at the combining energy and see if anything else relates to it, because I don't want to ignore. So this large card, which again, it does seem like it does have all the major arcana. So this is not a major arcana card coming out. Suffering, this might be air energy, card 58. But this is, it says it all. Like, I feel like this energy between the both of you are feeling pain, sadness, like, and both of you might be halfway in, halfway out, but this person, I think is 100% in. I will say that with this shark energy, like that's purpose, that's chariot. Like they know exactly, they feel aligned. And again, with shine coming out, like they are ready to, they're in their power. And No, again, but they are feeling the loss of you, or some type of, I feel like there's been a block. And again, let's say there hasn't been. This could also be you in past energy and them in past energy. That you are both having some time like letting go of, potentially. But then we have purification. And again, with the new moons, it could have that sense of just like being born again, like reviving something, like expanding, like coming together in an expansive way that's different than it was before. But again, I feel like you might not feel sure. You might not feel sure. But the energy I'm getting from this person is they um number one, want to control whatever it is that's going to happen next. Like, I do feel like they are planning, or like if they are not responding to you right away, they're doing it in a calculated way. For an example, and again, whatever this connection is, I'm not even sure if you're talking to this person. We're going to get more into the tarot in a moment. But I just want to double check, like, again, I feel like this might be someone that you are meant to kind of have this experience with. I'm not sure to what extent, but I am sensing this energy between you and this person, that this is something that needs to be experienced, or was meant to be experienced, if there is no. But again, I do sense a beginning though with these new moon energy coming up, that both of you want a new beginning. And I do feel like, with passion coming out, I do sense like you might have kind of lost control of your, I don't know, like you might sense that, did I scare this person off? And maybe this person did feel like they lost control. But I do feel like both of you are in your head, or were in your head, but I feel like the energy is transforming in some positive way between for both of you. So even if you aren't currently with this person, I do feel like this person is, well, I guess we could say that this person is also kind of evolving and transforming similarly, the same way that you might be. You might be, again, but I feel like you're more in your discernment energy. Meaning, like, I don't think that you are going to accept this person. If this was a separation, I don't feel like you're going to be eagerly accepting this person in a sense where you're not going to even question them. I do feel like you're going to maybe go back and forth with I'm not sure what to do with this. We're just gonna kind of pile it up. I usually don't, but let's at least leave the shark and hyena energy out. But I want to just focus on the tarot, because I really do want to get into the what is going on between what's going on in this connection. I do feel though, with the oracle, the energy that I'm getting. And again, if it doesn't feel like your energy with this person, don't force it to fit. Feel free to go to another pile if you felt more aligned somewhere else. But that being said, if it does feel like the energy of you and this person, the energy, that I'm sensing is that both of you want to move toward each other. You have more hesitation, but I do sense this person is coming in with some purpose. I'm curious, like, what, if there's any action, or what's going to happen, or what is going on, any other details, Spirit. Thank you for being here, Spirit. I'm going to cut the deck because I'm not sure if I did. It's really in that energy as I was talking to pile one. So, Spirit, thank you for being here again. And We're asking you today any additional details that pile one needs to know or needs to hear about what's going on in this connection. What's going on? Any action steps? Any intentions? Any details? Anything that you could guide pile one with some details of what's going on? Ooh. So we have, this is oh my goodness, this is the Two of Cups. Wow. And it's coming upright. And I feel like this is the mutual energy between the both of you. That both of you want this connection. Spirit, what is going on in this connection, Spirit? Wow, these are flying out, but they're landing on the ground. The Hanged Man, I knew it right away. This is also coming up, right? So again, you and this person might be at a pause, but both of you, I'm sensing the energy that both of you want to move forward. But like I said, you seem to have, again, if it wasn't your energy, that might be your person's energy. But one of you seems to have more hesitation. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Other details. What is going on in this connection, Spirit? Thank you so much. Ooh. Another card. What is this? The Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, card number 10. Wow. This is like beautiful energy between you and this person. If this doesn't feel like if this doesn't make sense to you, this is not your reading. But what I am sensing is both of you mutually really want this to happen. Both of you are ready for a new beginning, a really beautiful new beginning. But neither of you might be making a move right now. Okay. 2 cards are coming up. King of Pentacles. And is this upright? Yes. King of Pentacles. That the cool thing about this deck is like when it's in the shadow in reverse and the way it's visually, it's again the Tarot of Opposition. And the the Knight of Cups coming up right. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful energy. There is no reversals yet. 2 of Cups. We got, what is this? King of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. The Wheel. Wow. I wanted to get clarifiers, but I'm pretty sure I already know what's going on. But any other details to help us understand this energy, Spirit? What is going on in this connection with Power? Okay. That's upright. I knew it. What is this? 6 of Wands. Oh, what beautiful. Wow. Pile 1. Oh my God, it's been a minute since I had a reading like this. I need to take a moment. It feels so good when I could give like really great news without hesitation. It's hard because it's a delicate balance when you get cards like that. It's hard to deliver bad news, and I'm the type of person that always comes with bedside manner. But the point I'm trying to make is this is such beautiful energy. And again, if this doesn't feel like it's your person, not even close, this is not your reading then, because pile 1, this energy that I'm sensing is just very mutual. And both of you want a success. But let's get some more clarifiers. Wow. All right. Okay, our first reversal. I knew it. 8 of Swords. Okay. And wow. So this is 8 of Swords in reverse. So that's the shadow side. This is the upright. Oh my God, I'm twisting my arm. I don't know why I did that. Kind of like being trapped. But it's coming up to clarify the Hanged Man. Okay, so that is super telling. Let's keep going so we could, all right, Spirit, thank you so much. Whoa. Okay, upright. King of Cups. Oh my God. I kept wanting to say, all right, pile one, this is great energy. And I hope I'm not feeding your delusions, but it's gonna be hard not to because wow. All right, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling. Okay, let's get the last card, Spirit. What else could you tell us about what's going on in this connection? Okay, our next reversal, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's where the suffering is in reverse. Okay, Moon. Oh, she's doing it again. She's not giving up, and that's the energy I'm getting. Moon, no more, honey. No more, Moon. It was her birthday yesterday, but okay. Bottom of the deck is, wow, Three of Swords in reverse. No, is it? No, it's upright. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so pile one. I'm sensing the energy that this might have been an ending or it never began. It might have been a false start, or there might have been some type of disconnect in some way that was huge because both of you, bottom of the deck energy is, and what is this? Ace of Wands upright. Wow. Wow. So I feel like, okay. Whoa. Let me take a moment. Okay, pile one. Where do I begin? You and this person, let's start here. What's happening, the feeling I'm getting that's happening between you and this person is both of you have mutual feelings, very beautiful. A lot of cups energy, it's in your emotions. Both you and this person are feeling each other. You might be in love. Like both of you, each of you might be in love with each other. Again, take it as it resonates. If this is a new connection, then it might be like, again, I'm not sure what the connection is, but I am sensing very strong emotions. I do sense with the wheel coming up with new moon energy, and then we have the Three of Swords, that there must have been some type of ending or some type of breakdown between you and this person, but both of you want to come in with a successful new beginning. Both of you are coming in with that energy. Now, you might be a little bit more hesitant. I did notice the Queen of Swords in reverse is coming up at the bottom. And that might be you just, again, if I don't want to, if this is not your person, if you know this person doesn't have feelings for you or something like that, then this might not be your pile, because I'm sensing that whoever is on your mind really has strong emotions for you. Now, I will say this: they want a success, like both of you do. Both of you want that mutual connection. Like both of the Six of Wands is clarifying the Two of Cups. Like both of you want this to be like a romantic new beginning. So if you're unclear about this person's perspective, or where they're coming from, they want it, and they really do love or really like you. Okay, they want that. They want that beautiful, happy ending, or that beautiful like beginning, new beginning. So we have the Hanged Man and we have the Eight of Swords coming up in reverse to clarify. So I do feel like both of you might be at a pause. Maybe there's might not be any communication. Both of you are in deep reflection. Both of you might be in your heads, like legit, where again, you might both be trying to get out of your minds. But with the Three of Swords coming up, upright, like I feel heavy energy coming from both of you, like that energy that we got at with the oracle, the what was it, suffering, like with the Three of Swords coming up, like Now, if this is not a breakup between you and this person, this could be past energy that both of you are healing from, past energy, and this is a new beginning for both of you. So it could be like that as well. Um, but if you have like separated, I do sense like if someone is going to come forward, it's going to be this person with the shark energy. However, if you felt that was more your energy, then that might be you wondering if you should initiate. Based on these cards, that's really up to you. But I think both of you are kind of in your mind about it. But I do feel like, like with the Ten of Pentacles, both of you are unhappy right now without each other. Like, I feel like very sweet feelings, very grounded energy, very committed energy coming from both of you. Like, both of you want to offer each other like a really stable, like committed relationship. Like, because remember, with suffering came purification, like with that new beginning, like whatever has happened, like to just um like kind of move past. Like, even this card, like, I don't feel like the shark wants to eat her. I feel like the shark just wants to like swim next to her, which, like, look at it, just doesn't, like, the angle of it, like, it doesn't look like, what I would imagine if this shark was kind of trying to attack her. So I feel like the shark is coming with purpose. I feel like this person is with that energy of just really wanting to balance you and them out and get past the suffering. They want to move in with Ace of Wands, like, and I think that's both of your energies, you know? And you, like I said, you might be having more discernment. So let's get into the advice for you. And it's up to you. Like, I don't know if you are holding out for this person, waiting. I would never recommend waiting, and I know that sounds contradictory, but waiting means that you might be in your head about it, and like, be be present, let go. Okay, but that's my advice if this person and you are at a distance. But if you feel aligned to move forward or initiate, that is up to you. I'm not telling you what to do, but I do feel like this person would have open arms for you. And I wonder if they might be thinking you might not have open arms for them with the Queen of Swords energy coming up at the bottom of the deck energy. And it was in reverse. So that could be like maybe they're why they might be trapped in their mind. And you might be trapped in your mind because you might be thinking, like, I don't want the same thing to happen again. So, but like I said, both of your energy wants to go move toward each other. So, Spirit, thank you so much. This is like beautiful energy because it's mutual. And when something is mutual and aligned, because there was so many upright cards for you, Pal One, it just, as a reader, like, it's just like I'm realizing, like, it just feels so much better, like aligned. And but again, even the tough readings are important and delicate in nature, no matter what readings. So again, take what resonates. I don't want to like give you false hope, like, you have to make sure that you take it with a grain of salt. But this is, whoa. Spirit is like, come on, let's get to the advice. Okay. So either way, and I will say, I feel like Spirit is just wanting to really get into the advice. And maybe you too, but I didn't mean to lecture you, Pal One. I don't know if I was lecturing. I don't know what I was talking about. But either way, I've been long-winded all day today. So, okay. Let's get into the advice. Sorry. All right. Sorry, not sorry. It happens. Okay, here we go. Spirit, could we get 2 or 3 cards for advice for pile 1, Spirit? What is going on in this connection? Because again, you might not even be waiting. Maybe that's what it is. Like, you might be in a different energy. You might be with this person. But with the 3 of Swords. All right, trust yourself. I feel like this is Spirit telling you to trust what you feel when it comes to this connection. You know, with the energy of being halfway in, halfway out, with the hyena energy with that card. If you remember that depiction, where are you? Where are you, hyena? Here you are. Like, I just want to like remind you that, oh, fill your own cup. Trust yourself could really mean like just make sure, like, no matter what, even though in this reading it is feeling very mutual, like, always still use your discernment when it comes to this person. I guess what Spirit is saying, ground from the root. This could also be energy that you need to remind yourself to kind of get grounded, especially if you've been up in the air about it, thinking about it too much, hyper focusing, kind of like getting in that toxic mindset too. By toxic, I mean like just where you're not letting go of thoughts and you're in that cycle, and you're in your pain body too, potentially. So Spirit is saying, like with card number 5, ground yourself, get rooted, however that feels. And that's where you start listening to like intuition with trust yourself. You know, so if you feel like you can't trust yourself right now, could be because you're ungrounded. All right, spacious mind and soul. Card number 21, which is the world energy coming up. Which also for me feels like both of you feel like each other are their world. Look at the bottom of the deck. Energy is throat release, communication. Wow. Pile 1. I mean, and I'm also using the throat candle. I'm lighting the throat candle today because I just thought, you know, you versus them type of reading, like there might have to be communication. And again, I do feel like this person is, might be moving forward toward you with something. And again, if you're already with this person, like, which it might only be for some of you, but I think the majority of you might not be with this person. This might be someone that you've already dealt with, right? But if it is someone that you've never even started with, like a false start, or something went off and it never really kind of manifested into something in the 3D, I do feel like Spirit is coming in to say, like, there is going to be communication, and it could be you on your end, or it could be on this person. I do feel like Spirit is saying trust yourself. If you feel like you want to reach out, then and if you feel aligned to do so, then give it a chance, but also make sure you're in a rooted energy if you feel like you want to do that. But again, it could also be this person might be moving in as well. So it is really sweet energy. And again, always use your discernment when it comes to readings, okay? I don't want to give you any false hope, but wow, these were really beautiful cards. Pile 1, beautiful energy. And again, what for me that makes it so beautiful is the fact that it's mutual. That's how it feels. And again, it's up to you if you want to move forward. Both of you might be in that stuck energy, or that not knowing who's going to go. I don't know. You know, again, it's up to you if you feel like it should be this person, or if you feel like it could be you. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, if this made sense, if this helped in any way. I really love that you stayed for this long. Thank you so much, Pal One. Thank you so much. And if you've already subscribed, I love you. And you're my peeps, man. Like honestly, like I feel the vibe. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to join this small budding community. Again, thank you so much, Pal One. Wow, I loved your reading. Loved it. All right, bye everyone. Hello, and welcome to your reading, Pile 2. So if you chose the Tiger Eye Crystal Tower, then this is your reading. Actually, let's put it over here. So we are going to get into the tarot in a little bit. We're going to be using the tarot of opposition. But first, we're going to be looking at the pre-shuffled oracle, and I'm excited to see what comes out for the you and them. So again, just remember that energy could be flip-flop depending on, if you which side you resonate with. But my intention with spirit is that you are over here and the person on your mind that you are asking about for this connection is on this side. And then we're also going to get some mutual energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So with the divine animal, your energy is coming out as the sea otter. And it says transformation. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go over here. And we're just going to go through your energy real quick. We are also using the Moonology manifestation, and you received release your blocks, first quarter moon in Scorpio. Let's go over here. Okay, and then we have the romance angel, and healing family issues is coming out, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Interesting. This could mean a lot. Let's see what the connected energy is real quick, and then we're going to see the person that's on your mind, them. Okay. Wow. Love. So this is the tarot of the pyramids. I wasn't expecting this. I didn't even know this was in the deck. This is a beautiful, cool, very unique type of tarot deck. So this is card number 72. It's Cups energy with love. I love Egypt in general. Okay. And then we have, wow, Life Force Energy, card number 23. The Maasai in Africa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But Maasai feels right. I'm not sure. The Force Energy, love. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see what your person. I'm getting so much already, but I'm very curious. Okay, your person is coming out as a snake, and it says creation. Card number 43. Very artistic vibes I'm getting. Okay, and then we have go deeper. New moon in Scorpio. Person's in their head about you. Okay. Now with romance, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This is so interesting. Jeez. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I wasn't expecting this. Pile one's energy was so beautiful. To have two energies in a row, that's really sweet. But again, we are going to get into details with the tarot. So I don't want to lock in or mislead, but I do with the love energy. I mean, that is hard to ignore. So if it doesn't feel, if this does not resonate with you, then this might not be your pile. Feel free to pick another. But immediately I'm sensing very strong mutual emotions between you and this person. Now, it might not be love. It might be like, it could be crush feelings as well. But again, it depends on the type of connection that you are dealing with this person. So whatever would resonate in that sense. But, again, it is very strong. It's very deep emotion. Now you are coming out as a sea otter, and the sea otter is emotional. This person is in water. It is a person wearing like a sea otter outfit, which is you. And it's like, and again, the word that's coming out is transformation. So I feel like I'm getting the sense, and again, if this might not resonate, this might be your person's energy. Take it as it resonates, but I, intended for this to be your energy. And the energy I'm getting with the sea otter is this person looks to be very balanced. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry, pile two. I had to press pause because I was feeling like I was about to have a coughing attack. I've been having this lingering cough, and I think it's just because I'm using my voice a lot as well. So, but again, I haven't really had a fit like that in a while. So there might be some type of communication that needs to be discussed between you and this person. But before I had to pause and thank you, I believe I was talking about like being halfway in, halfway out. And I feel like that's kind of this energy that I'm sensing, that you've been evolving, that you have been working on yourself. I feel like you might have been like really attending to the details when it comes to your life, cultivating some type of, I'm sensing like Empress vibes, like very in your power, in your divine. I feel like you are a beautiful person, pile two. Like that's the energy I'm getting from the sea otter. I'm also getting that sense like this energy is feeling like deep reflection, but also logical, like cool-headed, balanced. Um, okay. And I do feel like, with the release your blocks, that this could be you healing or going through like the motions of figuring out what your shadows are, your blocks are when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to having a connection. Because that could be where this person's blocks are, which could be where you're at, pile two. But I do think you're on, like, again, like with the healing family issues, this could just be cycles. This could be patterns. This could be like things that have been passed down, generational cycles as well, that are so subconscious you don't even realize they're there. But you might be kind of starting to recognize things. I just feel like the energy that I'm getting from you, from the sea otter, is someone that's really in deep transformative spirit. Like you're freeing yourself from your mind, you're freeing yourself from like, I just feel really spiritual energy coming from this. For whatever reason, this energy, your energy, if this is you, is someone that is definitely in gosh, I feel like almost you might be having a spiritual awakening. Like that's the energy I'm sensing. And it could relate to this connection. I do feel like you want to be the best version of yourself, because if this is the emotion that's mutual between the both of you, whether it's love, like, or compassion, or, anything, depending on your connection, I feel like you want to match. You are in that energy where that's the energy that you're attracting with this person. Like life force energy. Like this feels like you are in your divine, and you are attracting like divine love toward you. Okay? And I don't want to, again, it's really beautiful energy. So if it doesn't feel like the connection that you're in right now, then this is not your pile. Don't force it to fit. But those of you that are resonating with this and it feels like, yes, like this feels mutual, this feels divine, this feels important or meaningful or special, even if there are issues or challenges between the both of you. Okay, so let's look at your person's energy. I feel like, okay, I feel like they have deep feelings for you as well. Because again, I feel like it's completely mutual. This doesn't come up like you came up as water energy. This person is coming up, I'm assuming, as grounded energy. Look at the roots. It's the snake and it says creation. Like, I feel like this person, I just feel like they are on their way toward you. If you are and this person are not already in a connection, you and this person feel like you might already be in some sort of beautiful connection. Like, I'm not sensing a separation. I'm not sensing anything of like that. I'm sensing like, okay, this feels like someone you might have been in a committed relationship for a while, or it could be something new. Either way, this is a deep emotions are here. This person has very big, again, this is why some of you might be in a new relationship or a new connection with someone, and it's going very well. You've worked on yourself, you've healed, and you're attracting someone that's kind of on the same level with this rooted energy with the snake. Don't be scared of snakes. Snakes are actually, well, I mean, they do wrap around people, and then that's what they're trying to do to size you up, you know. But I feel like they are this person's energy, like, is wrapped around your energy. I feel like it's just intertwined between the two of you. And if this is the feeling they're getting, like honeymoon represents like that really almost childlike feeling of really connecting with someone, crush feelings. If this is a long-term relationship you've been in, this person still has very sweet, deep feelings for you. And again, with the go deeper, I feel like you and this person might have, if you haven't experienced like these deep conversations, I feel like you will. And if you already know what I mean, because I feel like you and this person might be mutually going through some type of like spiritual path or growth or something. I feel like both of you resonate with each other. Like, this person is coming up as the new moon. The new moon feels like fresh beginning, a fresh start. And your energy is coming up as first quarter, which is pretty much after the new moon. So this person's energy definitely feels a lot more like definitely directed in your direction. Like, they're not playing any games. I feel like they are kind of just really intertwining into your energy. Whereas your energy is still like, I don't know, I'm just really getting like Empress energy from you. Like this energy feels like you are just in your divine. And that's why it's like feeling so mutual and so good. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's get into the tarot because I really want to like make sure we are going down the right road because I would never want to mislead or give anyone false hope or I totally understand what it feels like to be like okay, the point I'm trying to make is I always have the best intentions for you, pile two. So if this feels like your energy, we are going to get into the tarot very soon, but I just want to make sure there's nothing or no more messages coming out. I don't want to miss anything. Um, Okay. I feel like we pretty much, and again, if any more information will comes out with the oracle, we will definitely. I'm gonna have to keep love out, and we're gonna keep the snake and the sea otter out so we could remember the energy of. Um, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, just so we remember. And again, we might still refer to the other oracles. Like I said, like they always, spirit really has a way of being able to kind of intertwine. It's just all perfectly, even this shuffle. It looks like a disaster, but it's actually coming together. But it was a disaster. Either way, let's tune in. Spirit, thank you so much. What beautiful energy in this reading for pile 2. And again, it almost feels similar to pile 1, but not really, because this feels more like just new, beautiful energy, solid. Gosh, I'm like, it's hard for me to shuffle. Let me take a moment. Like, I'm very into this energy. Okay. Woo, that was a good one. Let's cut the deck, and then I'm going to do one more good shuffle, pile 2. I just want to make sure that the cards are where they are supposed to be. All right. Okay, thank you for being here. And with this energy, as we're tuning into the person, and again, Spirit, thank you for always being here and just connected with this energy. Love you so much. And I felt it. I felt it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're asking today the person that's on pile 2's mind, what more details, anything we need to hear for pile 2 about what's going on in this connection? Any more details, any action, any intention, anything that needs to come up with what's going on in this connection with pile 2. Spirit, thank you so much. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands coming up in reverse. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. We got the 10 of Wands coming upright. Let's get 2 more, and then we're going to get clarifiers. Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Pile 2. And we have the Knight of Cups coming up right. Okay. This is a really cool deck. It's the Tarot of Opposition. So it's really like in the shadow, in the light. Okay, so interesting energy. Let's get some details. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. For pile 2, what are the details about what's going on in this connection? What is going on? That we're gonna take it. We have 2 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, why is the 3 of Wands in reverse here? What is going on in this connection, Spirit? What do we need to know about pile 2's connection with this person? Could you tell us, Spirit? Okay, that fell on the floor. It's in reverse. And this is, what is this? The 5 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. And again, that's being clarified by the 3 of Wands. So why is the 10 of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the 10 of Wands here? What's going on in this connection with pile 2? Okay, and we have, what is this? 2 of Swords. Upright. Interesting energy. Okay, why is Knight of Cups here, Spirit? What is this? 10 of Swords, and this is coming up in reverse. Okay. Huh. All right. Let's get our last card, Spirit. I have an idea. Pile 2, it's going to be interesting. Okay. Why is Queen of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles Two of Pentacles here? Spirit, thank you so much. What is going on in this connection with pile 2 in this person? What's really going on? Okay, and we have the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay, and bottom of the deck energy is the Hanged Man, upright. And the Five of Cups is in reverse. So interesting. So now this is feeling a little different than pile 1. And I do feel like we're going to start from the beginning. But right now, I'm sensing that there hasn't been much movement with you within this connection. Despite how, like with the Oracle, had a lot of good, solid, beautiful emotion between the both of you. So, like I said, there is mutual emotions, very strong emotions, very deep emotions. But remember, I also had that coughing attack. I've never had to pause, even though, and again, thank you so much for understanding my like random cough if you've ever noticed it. But I will say this, like I've never had to pause. Like I've never had that type of cough. So that being said, I do feel like there's communication that hasn't been taking place. There is something that's blocked in communication. I'm feeling like a block in the throat chakra. Okay. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. We have the Three of Wands coming up in reverse, and then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like right now, the energy between the both of you is that both of you might feel like the other one has kind of moved on. If there's been some type of disconnect or a period where you and this like you're in waiting for a text, or if there's some type of separation or fight, there may have been a challenge of some kind. And I feel like both the energy I'm feeling between both of you is that both of you think that the other one has walked away and is like stopped caring and isn't really fighting for it, because there has been no movement. So if you feel like you think this person doesn't want to like come forward or fight for this, they're thinking the same thing. Both of you are seeing that perspective. Now, if you think that perspective is wrong, meaning you do want to fight for this, you do want to move forward, I also feel like they're reflecting that as well. So check in with yourself. Because again, I also feel like this is starting to feel like a burden for both of you. It could be you, it could be them, but I'm feeling the energy that this might be both of you reflecting each other. Because if you are sharing the same emotional space, with the love card coming out earlier, I do feel like this could be both, okay, of you feeling this. So with the Ten of Wands, this could feel very overwhelming. The decision that needs to be made, because we have the Two of Swords coming up, and it's coming up right. And the way I could tell is if you look at the back, this is lighter than this, so it's very subtle. So that's the shadow side, and then this is upright. So if I'm ever in doubt, I look at that. Okay, so right now it's the Two of Swords and it's upright, meaning both of you are at a standstill. There's not really action. Okay? However, neither of you want this to end. So let's talk about the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is, I think this person and you or both might be really, like, again, there's a lot of deep feelings between the both of you. So I do feel like part of you wants to move forward with some type of love offer or some type of like romantic gesture, or vice versa. This person feels the same. because I don't think either of you want to let this go. Now, this is 10 of Swords in reverse. And I do feel like both of you could really be in your heads about this, which is why there's stuck energy. You might both be feeling fear that the other person has given up or doesn't reciprocate. But that feels like that's far from the truth. Because if you really have deep emotions for this person, I'm sensing they also have very deep emotions for you. Now let's get to the Queen of Pentacles, and it came out with the Two of Pentacles. So both of you, and it's upright. So both of you could really be focusing on like things in your own physical world. It could be like you are focusing on work, you're distracting yourself with juggling responsibilities. They could be in that same energy, which is which feels like when you are done with the day, then you like open your heart to like these deep, really like emotions for one another. And with this coming up in reverse, which is the Five of Cups, I do feel a healing energy. Like I do sense that you may have gone through some type of transformation and healed something where you feel like you're going down a spiritual path. So because Five of Cups in reverse feels like, you know, you kind of focusing on your present moment. And that's spiritual. That's soul. Okay? Like when you're healing the mind, that's psychological, right? That's could be therapeutic. But healing the soul is really just being conscious. And I feel like that's kind of where your energy is. And this could also be where this person's energy is. But again, I feel like that's more your energy with the sea otter that came out. Like I just really sense that you might be a little bit more on that advancement in that spiritual sense. So, but I do feel like the each of you in this connection are feeling very um like missing each other. I do feel really strong emotions, but I do feel like stuck energy. Both of you are in your head and I'm not really getting any movement. I'm not really sensing any movement coming. But I do feel like with this person coming up as the snake energy, they might like somehow insinuate themselves back into your energy if you are at a separation. I do get that energy like where they might want to like um ground this in some way and they might kind of like slither in. Slither in. Okay. So, wow. Interesting. What an interesting energy. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. I want to get some advice because, again, there's deep emotions here, but it doesn't seem like either of you are making a move. But I do feel that, like I said, like with the Knight of Cups, like both of you want to, like both of you are still romantically, um, I do feel like there's romantic feelings here still. And it's starting to be difficult, um, either for you or this person or both of you. So I do feel like there's going to be a breaking point at somewhere. But with the Two of Swords, currently, I feel like right now, because again, like I said before, it's starting to feel very like a burden to not be together. And whether that's your energy, it could be yours, theirs, or both. Okay. So that being said, let's get into the advice cards. I really want to ask Spirit, like, you know, with this energy that is coming out, what advice, Spirit, for our pile number 2? Like, what could we, um, guide them with what's going on in this connection. What advice can we give pile 2 for this connection with this person? Let me cut the deck. I may or may not have. Sometimes when I'm channeling, I'm not even sure what I'm doing with shuffling. Like I'm just kind of like trying to make sure I'm capturing everything that spirit is like sending me. If you channel, you understand what I mean. It's hard to explain. Okay. Spirit, thank you so much for coming through for pile 2. What beautiful energy, but I do feel like sadness as well. I do feel like an underlying, like a little bit of emotional pain that's being healed right now. Okay. Spirit, what advice can you give pile 2? Let's get a couple, or 2 or 3. What advice, Spirit, pile 2 need to hear? Oh, wow. All right, one fell on the ground. Let me just finish off this shuffle just in case. Okay. We have release old patterns. That's interesting. It's like a tower moment. 16, card number 16 in Major Arcana is a tower moment. There may have been a tower moment between you and this person. There may have been a release of something. But I think it may be past this. We'll get to this. Sorry, there's so many messages that want to come out. I don't want to forget. But if they're meant to come out, Spirit just said in my mind, you won't forget. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for telling me that. All right. We have one next step. That makes so much sense. The next step. And all it takes is one. All right. This is card number 36. It's like both of you have been in hermit energy. But, okay. Let's get one more. Wow. Crown activation card number 11. This feels, wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let this be your sign. Now take this as it resonates. I don't want to give you false hope or mislead you in any way, but it's always going to be your choice whether or not you need to take action or allow things to unfold. Always listen to your alignment, what's intuitively calling you to do. And even if you make a mistake and do something, that might be you might still have had to do that. In other words, there's no mistakes. Everything happens the way it's supposed to, is what I am saying. So let this be your sign, but always, like, again, if you want to avoid, like, I want to make sure that you always, like, go down the best divine path for yourself. So again, though, Spirit is coming through with strong message. Let this be your sign. Whatever it is that you might be asking or wondering about, this could be a sign. Now, we also have crown activation, which I really did sense with your sea otter energy, pile 2. Like, I do feel like something about your energy is you are opened up to Spirit again. Like, what was that? The life force? Like, I just feel like, yeah, the force energy. Like, I just feel like you are in your divine. From one Zen person to the next. Like, I feel like that's the journey you're on. You are taking that Zen path to spiritual lifestyle, and it is the most beautiful and awakening, especially if you're releasing old patterns and looking at cycles and looking at everything from an angle of being the observer of your thoughts. It's just it's hard to explain, but and I could kind of go in depth with it because pile 2, if you know what I'm talking about, then you're my soul tribe. Like you get it, okay? And that's with crown activation. I think Spirit is saying 100% you are on the right path. Let this be your sign. Like, this is, whatever it is that you feel aligned to do, whether it's take action or sit in this stillness. this non-action between you and this person, that is going to be something that you'll know is what Spirit is saying. But with one next step, again, it feels kind of like someone is coming out of hermit mode. Because again, when you are going through like a spiritual awakening, it could be very lonely. I mean, before you get to the other side, like some people call it the dark night of the soul or ego death. But when you're going through an ego death or dark night of the soul, like it is hard, difficult. So if you have been on that end of it, Spirit is saying you are taking that next step in that journey. And also this could be like a sign for if this it feels aligned to taking a step toward this person. But that is your call. That is up to you, okay? Now, again, this was really beautiful energy. And like I said, like also I could feel like both you and this person are healing from something, whether you experienced it together or not. I also feel like this person is on their end, like whether or not you take action or you allow things to unfold gracefully the way they're supposed to or not. Like, again, like gracefully could also mean taking action. Like, you'll know what to do, I feel like Spirit is saying. But I also sense like on the other person's end, like your person is also trying to figure out or is trying to figure out or already doing this, but trying to insinuate themselves back into your energy in some way. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make the first move. It could be you, it could be them, but I feel like it could happen. It just takes one of you to take that step. And if you are mutually feeling these emotions toward each other with the love card and the life force, like this could also be your divine partner. Take it as it resonates. I don't, know what this connection is. So if that doesn't fit, like don't force it to. Okay? So we are going to leave the reading here, pile 2. Wow. If you resonated with this or learned anything or had any insights or this you connected with this in some way, let me know. I would love to hear from you. If you are one of my new subscribers, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm feeling the vibes. You are the bomb. I love you. I could feel it. Okay. Thank you for bringing your energy into my channel and into like my little small community. And if you haven't subscribed, listen, it's a place to be, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so much. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your reading, pile 3. So if you chose the Labradorite Crystal Tower, then this is your reading. So we are going to be getting into the Tarot of Opposition, but we're going to start with the pre-shuffled oracle. And I'm really interested to see what comes out for you, pile 3. It's been a really interesting reading so far. So we're going to get, my intention for this reading is to have your energy over here and the person that is on your mind's energy on this side. But the energy may be flip-flopped for you, take it as it resonates. But that's my intention. And then we're going to get the energy that both of you are connected with. So we're going to start with the divine animal, and you are coming out as the bull. Interesting. Sacrifice. It says, and it's card number 40. 40 is up here. I'm not sure if you guys could see it. It's okay. We're going to go through the rest of your energy. So I'm also pulling from Moonology manifestation as I was channeling with Spirit about what's going on. And now you have honor your feelings, first quarter moon in Pisces. Lot. So we have water energy. Um, or I'm sorry. Well, yeah, but we also have cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Like this is emotional energy I'm feeling. Bull, I would want to say grounded energy, maybe Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, if that resonates. We also are pulling from Romance Angel, and it says heart to heart conversations. Interesting. The theme of communication has been coming up, and I am using the throat chakra candle today. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so this is your energy. But if it doesn't feel like your energy, this might be the energy of your person. Let's get the energy that's connecting you and this person, pile three. And we are using the really cool Tarot of the Pyramids, huge card. Good thing I shuffled off deck off camera, because it was very interesting. I had to pull a card in a different way, look at a different angle, because it was hard to just do my norm. And anyway, this comes out as the Hanged Man, card number 12. Wow. So the connecting energy is Hanged Man between you and this person. And we are also using the Time Traveler's Oracle to see the connected energy. And we have Abundance, card number 1, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Wow. Kind of reminds me of spring. For those of you that are watching at the time of me posting this video, we are kind of headed towards spring. Okay. So now we're going to look at the energy of your person, and using the divine animal, they're coming out as the red crowned crane, which is a type of bird, and it says loyalty, and it's card number 29. And look at that full moon in the back. Wow. Volcano. This is a cool oracle deck. Okay. And then for the Moonology manifestation, your person on your mind got focus on the positive, new moon, and Sagittarius. New moon. More fire energy with Sagittarius. Okay. And their romance angel card. Wow. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. Interesting. So this feels, I'm going to be honest. Now, again, if this doesn't feel like your pile, feel free to choose another reading. But this feels like really new energy. This might be someone that you are crushing on or dating, like the beginning of a connection that's going along that path, even with the Hanged Man, because here's what I think is happening. I feel like, let's start with your energy. The bull came out. The first thing, and you probably thought of it too, maybe, is bullheaded. Like, I feel like you might be in, the reason why you might be in the Hanged Man energy. And again, the Hanged Man represents, new perspective, a new way of viewing things, but also not taking action. So if both you and this person are feeling that energy, then I don't think there's much movement happening in this current moment. Okay. So that being said, you got the bull. And I feel like on your end, it could be just something that you are feeling really, you're taking you're taking your own breather. You're taking a moment. And, even with the bull, I'm thinking of how they do rush forward. If, gosh, I don't even know, like with the red, I believe it happens in Spain. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes my memory is not great. But Spain, I'm assuming, like with the bull run, I also feel like this could be you wanting to charge forward, but you haven't yet. Even with the thunder coming down over the bull's head, it's like I feel like you're getting intuitive hits. I feel like you're getting intuitive hits about this person, and you're starting to get excited. You might be thinking like, this is what I have been waiting for. That's the energy I'm getting. So again, if this is not resonating, you know, feel free to move on from this reading. But I do sense really sweet energy because it does feel like the beginnings. Now, your energy is coming in as the first quarter moon. Now, the first quarter moon is typically happening after the new moon. Okay. It's like right before the full moon. And this energy is still feels like at the beginning of a cycle. And I do feel like, just looking at the image of this person, like reflecting, looking into nature, and in this case, off the end of a pear, you might be near water, um, and just like reflecting and thinking and starting to feel that emotional connection, that energy of, you know, um, with abundance coming out. And again, abundance is both energies. So you might, be in that phase right now where you are beginning something for the first time in a long time. You might have been in Hanged Man energy, or you might be transitioning out of that. But I do feel like you're starting to feel like excitement. Um, and I do sense like there might not, I mean, there is a water energy coming out, but I do sense like you are starting to have feelings for this person. And, as far as the word sacrifice over the bull, like that could mean like, even on your end. Now, again, if this doesn't feel like your energy, it could be the energy that your person is coming with. Um, but I'm still, my intention was that this is your energy, pile three. So with sacrifice, I mean, that could also mean that you are like letting go of your singlehood. That could be a sacrifice for you as well. Like most people nowadays, I mean, it might have been different depending on the phase of your life, but like it could feel like a sacrifice to give up your independence. And, maybe you've been kind of out of the relationship world or connecting with other people in a long time, especially someone that you might consider a little bit more meaningful. Now, heart to heart conversations, I wonder, you might be at the beginning stage as far as like communicating, texting, messaging. If you met this person online, for example, like sometimes you might be messaging or trying to build up some type of like you know get some information. Like, do you even have a connection? Are they worth seeing in person? So you could be there, but this might be only for a few of you. The rest of you might already be dating this person and just really having those conversations. You might already have those open communication lines with each other, but there might not be much action going on as we look at the combined, or I should say the mutual, you know, energy that's going on between you and this person in this connection. Because the Hanged Man represents pause, like taking a breather, taking a moment. And also, like maybe with this, and again, this is the Cruel Tarot of the Pyramids. And they do in this deck, there is all 21 major arcanas. And then the minor arcana is a little confusing. But they actually did a good job. It's just a very complicated deck to use as a regular tarot deck, which is why it doesn't have, some people left bad reviews, but not, you can't make everyone happy. The point is that in this deck, there is a mummy. That's the Hanged Man. But I do feel like with the wrappings, like almost like both of you are trying to unwrap, you know, thoughts about, and again, like just maybe even taking your time with one another. But I do feel like both of you are feeling like, and look at it's card number one. And again, I don't want to give anyone false hope. So if this doesn't feel like your person, or it doesn't feel like the energy between you and this person, it's probably not your pile. But it almost feels like with the number one. And for those of you that do resonate, like maybe this is the one. because abundance is very, I mean, it's like a feeling of gratitude in your heart chakra, in your soul. It just feels like like when you have such an abundance of gratitude, even if you're going through a lot of challenges, and for you guys, for you and your person, I don't feel like there's much, it doesn't feel like there's any challenges yet, but we haven't gotten to the tarot. So we'll get there. But but I do feel like the mutual feeling connecting both of you is really like a feeling of like, wow, I think I've been waiting for this person. Is this person the one? Because I think both of you are feeling like this energy of like a blossoming like connection is happening. And both of you are mutually into it. Like, this kind of reminds me of spring. It's such a gorgeous card. Goodness. And like, it's almost like you are feeling like that honeymoon phase. And gardens represent like within Babylon, nonetheless, represents like that stage of just expansion. Um, Putting seeds down and seeing like what could be and what blossoms with all the foundation you're laying down. And I feel like that's where you and this energy might be at. Like the hanged man might be taking time, pausing. Um, and I think as both of you are doing that, it's both of you are starting to build that emotion. So let's talk about how your person feels. So they're coming out as card number 29, which is the red crowned crane. And clearly, it kind of looks like a goose, if you could see it. This is the animal. Sorry if I'm misshooting it, but I think you could see it. It kind of looks like a geese. And this is, I think, is just, I'm not sure what this is, a sheet. It's blending in, but again, this is a very artistic deck. Um, the point is this person, and the word loyalty is coming out. So I do feel like this person's energy in this connection is you're the only person in is what I'm feeling that they are talking to. And again, I'm not sure where exactly you are with this person in this connection, but I don't think they have anyone else on their mind. Like they might just be real. However, I do feel like they're in their head about it. Bird energy that feels like air energy. That could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And again, this could be mean like this person and the full moon. Now, full moons also represent like maximization of your energy. So if they are digging you, they are feeling magnified. If the attraction card came out. So if they are really into you right now, feeling the abundance that you might be the one with this full moon, I do feel like it's like pretty powerful for them in a good way. I don't know. I don't sense, and again, but the hanged man energy also came for them. So this for them could represent, I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting a little bit of fear, although the energy is not coming through with the oracle for them. But we'll see with the tarot. But I am getting a sense that the reason why they might want to take this slower or slow down or pause, like not rush in, is they may have something from the past, residual side effects, something they've been, for them, that they've been healing. So especially because focus on the positive, almost like they have to remind themselves not to think about something negative. And that energy to me seems like, something that they just residual side effects from their own past experiences with others, because right now with this crane coming out, I don't think there's anyone currently in their life. So it feels like, they just are reminding themselves, focus on the positive. And I feel like there's a lot of positive things to focus on that they don't, and because they're in their head, they don't want to get carried away by their mind. Because again, if someone is really in their mind it could start getting a little toxic. Thoughts could be, especially excessive thoughts. Anything in excess is not good for you. So even if they have beautiful thoughts toward you, which is what I feel they have, but if they are like excessively thinking about you, it could lead to, overthinking, fear, um, feelings of being trapped, in their own mind. So I think they are in that energy of like staying positive, focusing on, you know, not getting so deep in their head. But I do think, it's been a little hard for them. Okay. Now they do have the new moon energy. And again, you had the first quarter moon. So I feel like you are a little bit more on the journey of settling into this energy. I do feel like you are balancing your wanting to rush forward type of energy. And you, and for me, I feel like you're grounding yourself and you're listening to your intuition. Like that's the energy I'm getting from you. And I feel like this person is in that energy where they might have to like control themselves getting swept away. Which is why they have to focus on the positive because again, like the feeling of getting swept away could be very beautiful at first. But once you're in that tornado of emotion, it could feel very um heavy. So I feel like this person is trying to keep it light with that beginning type of energy. So they do have attraction coming out when it comes to like what's going on in this connection. So if you're wondering, but they really, I think, are attracted to you and energetically, but I'm also sensing, obviously, I'm sensing physical, definitely physical. Something about the bull energy is like striking. You can't miss it. And like with the abundance being shared and that being card number one, I feel like that is like, as you are building these, again, for those of you that resonate with the having those conversations, building a foundation slowly, you're kind of leaning into it. And this person is really just feeling the energy as well. Okay. So, wow. This is a very beautiful way to start, but again, I'm not sure what exactly is your connection with this person. So let's get into the tarot because I'm curious to see like how this all relates with what's going on in your connection. So we're gonna keep the red crane. We're gonna definitely see the bull energy as well, and I think the Hanged Man should also stick around. Just and again, we could refer to these oracles, any of them really. Spirit always has a really good way of like um, just connecting all the dots, and this has been really beautiful readings all day today. I'm curious what details are going to come out for you though, pile three. So as we're connecting with the energy of the person that's on pile three's mind. Thank you, Spirit, for being here for pile three. With light, love, and respect. Thank you so much. So, Spirit, we are asking you today, and we're gonna aim for 4, and then we're gonna get some clarifiers. But we're asking you today, Spirit, what is going on in this connection with pile three and the person? What's going on in this connection? So we have 2 cards coming up, and just because it's oh wow, so we have the Hierophant. It looks like it's in reverse. And with that is the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Which feels like the energy from the Oracle, which is why it's interesting. But let's see what else comes out. Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Pile 3. What is going on in this connection with pile 3, Spirit? So this is the Queen of Cups coming up in reverse. Interesting. Such a cool deck, the Tarot of Opposition. You see the shadow side and you see the light. And a couple of shadows are coming out, but let's see. So we have the Two of Wands coming up right. That's mutual. And we'll get into it in a second. Let me just get the cards out. Pile threes, person, spirit, what is going on in this connection? Okay, so, oh my goodness. At first I thought it was the Hanged Man, but it is 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's get some clarifier, spirit. What is going on in this connection with pile three? Why is the Knight of Cups with the Hierophant in reverse here? What's going on in this connection with pile three, spirit? Thank you. Okay, so, wow, okay. That makes sense. The Eight of Pentacles coming up right. To clarify, I'm pretty sure all the cards are in. Okay. Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups in reverse here? What's going on in this connection? Okay. This fell face down, upright. Let's see what it is. We'll look at it together. What is this? The Two of Pentacles, upright. Wow. Look at that guy. Hi, Moon. Is that Moon? Yeah, I had to check. The sun is shining in Chicago, and she's by the window. Both my cats are by the window, and nope, cloud strife is coming toward us. But let's keep going. Hi, baby. Okay. Hi, honey. Cloud never usually visits, so this is, I feel like, special that Cloud is saying hi. He's not making any sounds though. He's a really cool cat. I might post a picture of him as well. Okay. Let me get back into it. So Two of Wands, spirit. Why is the Two of Wands here? What is going on in this connection? Pile three. So we have the Hermit in reverse. Interesting. Okay. This makes sense. And our final card is the Emperor. Wow. Upright. Okay. So this is the Wheel. Wow. Okay. So this could be, there's a few messages coming up in this pile. And again, the majority of you, I feel like this might be a new beginning. Now, if this is someone that you've had some past history with, or if it was a false start or something like that, both of you took that time to get to this place. Okay, so let's start here. So we have the Knight of Cups coming up with the Hierophant in reverse. And clarifying is the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you might be with this person in a precipice where the next stage might be the next level, whatever that looks like for you and you're in this connection. So for example, if this is you and this person just talking, texting, messaging, then the next stage would be like maybe going on that date. If you have been dating this person for a while, the next stage, might be like, where is this headed? Is this going to be exclusive? So like those type of conversations. And I feel like right now you and this person might be at a pause, like pause button. And neither of you are mad. I don't feel any conflict. I don't feel like there's any tension. If anything, I feel like it's internal for each of you, if that resonates. So for example, like with the Hierophant in reverse, but the Knight of Cups, like I feel like both of you have that feeling like you want to come forward. Emotionally, I do feel like there's an emotional connection that's being built between you and this person. This person feels it too, pile three. And with the Knight of Cups coming up, I think both of you want to take that step. But both of you are in the Hanged Man where you are seeing that perspective, but you're still taking a moment. Because again, if you are thinking about that next level, that next stage, whatever that looks like in your connection, that could cause a little bit of shadows to come out, like things that you might have to reflect on, tune into your intuition on. Like I said with the oracles, like not, I don't think either of you want to rush forward. And that could just be because you are trying to avoid past energy um from your past experiences, even if this past experience was already with this person. But take that as it resonates. It might not fit for everyone. So Queen of Cups here in reverse, and it's being clarified by this acrobatic Two of Pentacles. So I feel like the energy that I'm getting is both of you might be a little bit in your head, reflecting, and that could cause a little excess negative energy, like a lack of confidence I feel is brewing. When you are overthinking, like if you are really digging someone, really enjoying someone's energy, like I said before, anything in excess could start feeling toxic. And I think maybe both of you or one of you, so it might be this person, fell into like this like feeling of unworthiness, like maybe putting that person on a pedestal type of energy. Also, I feel like there could be a lot going on, like in your personal life, in this person's personal life that you're juggling. And I do feel like it's also like balancing the energy between the both of you as well. So there's multiple messages I'm getting from the Two of Pentacles with you and this person. But I do feel like that's where the pause button is, like taking stock of rebalancing, especially if this is your energy as well. Like maybe kind of getting back into your own power. And that could go both ways. That could be this person. Again, if you run away with your emotions, take a breather. And that's might be what you're doing, or we're doing. With the Hermit coming up in reverse, like this feels like the energy of like someone coming out of that Hermit. Sometimes in reverse it could be excess, but I'm not sensing that. Or I feel like if you were in that energy, you're transforming it, where you want to start communicating if you haven't been communicating, or you might want to start having that specific conversation, that you might have been avoiding. Like that could be where the pause is. Like you both have been skirting around it. But with the Two of Wands energy coming up, I feel like both of you know exactly what you want, which I think is each other. Like I do feel like there is mutual energy coming up. And to be honest, like with the Ten of Wands coming up in reverse, which is, yeah, you could tell because there's the shadow end, and then this is the lighter end. So it's coming up in reverse, and this person, I thought it was the Hanged Man, but it looks like a person falling. So again, maybe like that feeling of getting swept away is not as great as it sounds, like again, like because you don't want it, you want it to be mutual, and you don't want your life to stop. So I think both of you might be trying to get into your power with the Emperor energy. Like I feel like this could be both of you, like just trying to be in your logical space, in your confidence, in your power to move forward with purpose. But again, I do feel like that's where the energy is. That's where the energy is being transformed. Because again, like the Wheel of Fortune came out as bottom of the deck energy, and we have the Chariot. And right now, the Chariot is coming up in reverse. So I feel like, before this new beginning, it looks like there may be a moment before this evolves. Again, wherever this connection is with you and this person, So take it as it works, but don't force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, then this might not be for you. But I do feel like a new beginning or an old cycle is ending and a new beginning is taking place. And like, again, we do have stuck energy with the hanged man being the mutual energy, but I do feel like abundance is also a feeling of transformation, gratitude, taking pleasure in one's current moment. And I think, with the Eight of Pentacles, like taking a moment to work on cultivating that, I don't know, peace within you. Because again, like emotions could be, out of control sometimes, especially when you're passionate towards someone. So balancing those energies, I think it's important. And I think if you're wondering like what's going on with that person, they might be in that same energy where they feel like they're falling, and that could be really scary. That could be really scary and overwhelming. And it could start producing like a lack of assuredness. So with the Hierophant coming in reverse too, it just feels like there's a moment to be for both of you or one of you, to question, am I ready for this? Let me take a moment. Let me breathe. And I do feel like the energy is worth waiting for. I don't know. Something is telling me to say that to you guys. But that is not like this is always going to be your choice if you are waiting around for this person. But to be honest, I feel like it's mutual. I feel like both of you are taking a moment. Okay, so I am going to get into the advice as we come to the near the end of your reading, pile three. But again, this is very sweet energy. It does feel like the hesitation could be, especially if this is a new connection where you're just getting to know someone. It could be very sweet. And again, with that sweetness could come anxiety. It could come like an excess if you feel like yourself falling into an attachment. Because I don't know about you, pile three, but attachments don't feel healthy. It comes with that negative connotation, depending on what it is, like, and how that attachment looks for you, but again, if that's what you're avoiding or if that's something that you're trying to ground that energy, I do feel like it's also going both ways. All right. So thank you if you're still here, thank you for staying for the advice, because I really do feel like spirit comes through always. Always. Thank you so much, spirit. So we're asking for advice for pile three with this connection, asking what is going on in this connection. So what advice or insights or messages does pile three need to hear right now with the current energy? Thank you so much. So we have card number 15, stop pushing and striving. That feels like the bull energy that you're trying to contain. Whoa. Wow, that was meant to come out the way your mind, your body, your soul. Card number 22 again reminds me of like just reflecting, deep meditation, getting into your energy, your own power. Let's get one more. Sorry, what other advice? Wisdom of this. Wow, I was gonna say it because I was wondering like what chakra, and again I was thinking like heart space. I was thinking of your mind, body, soul, right? But now solar plexus came out, and again solar plexus, that could be you needing to get grounded because there's a lot of energy brewing up with you and this person. Bottom of the deck, another bird. Wow, it almost looks like community calls, card number 38. Wow, communication. Having a conversation. If you guys haven't been talking, this could be another signal that that's where this is going. Like conversations will end up happening. But also, like with card 38, that equals up to 11. 38 is my number. I've said it before. I feel like 38 came up in this another pile, but, or another reading. I'm not sure, but 38 has been my number for, about 8 years, 7 years. And I realized like not too long ago, I don't know why, maybe I just wasn't looking for it, but it equals to reduces to 11, which is very divine. And birds, birds could be very symbolic. If you have, if birds are your sign, I feel like, that could be a sign from spirit that you're on the right path. And maybe also listen to your intuition. Like this feels to me, community calls could also represent like divine hits from spirit. Like that's how spirit communicates with you. It could be symbols, signs. Um, for most people, that's what it looks like. If you're a channeler, if then you might be able to communicate with your spirit more directly. But the point is, like, that's I think what spirit is saying, that they're communicating, and I also feel like this could be you and this person, community calls, like that feels like a conversation to me. Okay, so wow, this is stop pushing and striving. Card number 15 in the major arcana, and this might or may not resonate, okay? But it's the devil energy. So that could be your energy where spirit is saying, like, don't overthink it. Um, take a breather, take a moment, settle your emotions, because I am feeling a lot of deep emotions brewing within you. Like it's activating a lot, this person. Okay. So get your mind, your body, your soul, that trinity, get that. The word organize comes out, like make a list, get grounded somehow. Um, and I feel like at the same time, this person is kind of going through some similar energy. Okay. So that being said, wow, pile three. If this resonated, if this resonated at all or made sense, or if you connected in any way or learned anything, let me know. Feel free to comment. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and those of you that have, thank you so much. I love you so much. I love you guys so much. Honestly, I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the vibes. It's super dope. And I just love it. So, with that being said, have a great rest of your day, evening, whenever you are viewing this. And I will see you next time. Bye.